Paul Cuffe, 1759–1817, the shipbuilder who dreamed of freedom. Early life and challenges. Paul Cuffe was born free in 1759 on Cuttyhunk Island, Massachusetts. His father, Kofi Slocum, was an African who had been enslaved but later gained his freedom. His mother, Ruth Moses, was a Native American of the Wampanoag tribe. Growing up, Cuffe saw both the harsh realities of racism and the possibilities of independence through hard work and determination. As a young boy, he was drawn to the sea, watching ships come and go from the bustling New England ports. But opportunities for African Americans were limited. Most black men in America at the time were enslaved or forced into low-paying labor. Yet, Cuffe had something many others didn't: a dream and the will to chase it. A self-taught sailor and entrepreneur, at just 16 years old, Cuffe took his first job aboard a whaling ship. He quickly learned how to navigate the open ocean, read charts, and understand the secrets of sailing. However, he soon faced a harsh truth. African Americans were often barred from owning ships, receiving fair wages, or trading freely. Instead of accepting this, Cuffe took matters into his own hands. He built his first small boat and began working as a merchant, fishing and trading goods along the New England coast. Despite being harassed by pirates and restricted by discriminatory laws, he continued to expand his business. By his early 20s, he had built a fleet of ships, hiring both African American and Native American sailors, offering them fair wages, and training them in navigation, something unheard of at the time. Fighting for black rights and education, Paul Cuffe believed that success wasn't just personal, it had to be shared. He saw how black communities were often denied education and economic opportunities, so he used his wealth to fund schools for African American children. He also fought for the right of free black men to vote. In 1780, he and his brother petitioned the Massachusetts government, arguing that if they had to pay taxes, they should have the right to vote. Though their petition was rejected, it was one of the first recorded efforts by African Americans to demand voting rights. A Vision for Africa, the Sierra Leone Project. Paul Cuffe believed that black people needed economic independence and that Africa could be a land of opportunity for freed African Americans. He funded and led one of the first efforts to return African Americans to Africa, focusing on Sierra Leone, a British colony meant for freed slaves. In 1815, he personally financed and captained a voyage that carried 38 free black men, women, and children to Sierra Leone, helping them establish homes and businesses. He hoped this would lead to a global network of black-led trade and prosperity. Although Cuffe died in 1817 before his dream could fully take shape, his ideas laid the groundwork for later movements like the American Colonization Society and the future nation of Liberia. Legacy Paul Cuffe wasn't just a shipbuilder, he was a visionary. He proved that black men could own businesses, build wealth, and uplift their communities despite racism and oppression. His legacy lives on as one of the first African American entrepreneurs, activists, and global leaders in black economic empowerment.